course. Especially suitable for your PGCE teacher training course context. Knowledge to develop. Deep subject knowledge in mathematics, strengthening understanding of functional skills and GCSE maths topics, including common misconceptions and methods to explain them clearly. Pedagogical knowledge, understanding how learners acquire mathematical concepts through scaffolding, modelling, questioning and feedback. Curriculum and assessment knowledge, learning how to design schemes of work, lesson plans and assessments that meet awarding body standards. Educational theory and research, applying theories from Rosenshein, Vygotsky, Brunner and Piaget to support inclusive and evidence-informed teaching. Policy and professional frameworks, developing awareness of ETF professional standards, safeguarding EDI, equality, diversity and inclusion, and the professional code of conduct. Skills to develop, lesson planning and delivery, creating engaging, adaptive and inclusive lessons that meet learners' diverse needs. Classroom management, building positive relationships, promoting respectful behaviour and maintaining a safe learning environment. Assessment and feedback, using formative and summative assessment effectively to track progress and guide learners. Digital and adaptive teaching, integrating technology such as Mentimeter, quizzes and interactive tools to support learning. Communication and collaboration, engaging with learners, colleagues and parents professionally and constructively. Reflective practice, evaluating teaching sessions and implementing feedback for continuous improvement. Behaviours to develop, professionalism, demonstrating reliability, integrity and accountability in all teaching-related duties. Inclusivity and empathy, showing respect for diverse learner backgrounds and promoting equality of opportunity. Resilience and adaptability, staying calm under pressure, managing workload effectively, and responding positively to challenges. Commitment to lifelong learning, engaging in ongoing CPD and professional development through SET, ETF, and other training opportunities. Reflective and ethical practice, making decisions that prioritize learner well-being, safety, and progress. Would you like me to tailor this list to your specific PGCE, further education and training context, e.g. with language that fits a written reflective journal or professional standards form? Clear professional response, suitable for a PGCE assignment or reflective journal on. Evaluate different strategies that can be used to support children's behaviour. Introduction. Supporting children's behaviour effectively is essential for creating a safe, respectful and productive learning environment. Behaviour management is not just about discipline, but about promoting positive relationships, emotional regulation and self-control. A range of strategies can be used, depending on learners' age, needs, and classroom context. But 1. Positive reinforcement, description. This strategy involves acknowledging and rewarding appropriate behaviour to encourage its repetition. Rewards may include verbal praise, stickers, certificates, or privileges. Evaluation. Positive reinforcement builds motivation and helps learners understand what good behaviour looks like. According to Skinner's behaviourist theory, consistent reinforcement strengthens desirable actions. However, over-reliance on extrinsic rewards can limit intrinsic motivation if not balanced with encouragement of self-regulation. 2. Clear expectations and routines. Description. Setting clear classroom rules and predictable routines helps learners understand boundaries and expectations. Evaluation. Research DFE 2023. Highlights that consistency in expectations reduces anxiety and supports inclusion. When learners know what is expected, transitions become smoother and learning time increases. However, rules must be co-created where possible and reinforced regularly to maintain relevance and ownership. #3. Restorative approaches. Description. Restorative practice focuses on repairing relationships after conflict through dialogue and reflection rather than punishment. Evaluation. This approach encourages empathy and accountability, promoting long-term behavioral change. It helps learners reflect on how their actions affect others. However, restorative conversations can be time-consuming and require staff training to be effective. Emotion coaching and regulation support description. Based on John Gottman's emotion coaching model, teachers guide learners to recognize and manage their emotions before they escalate into negative behaviors. Evaluation. Emotion coaching supports emotional literacy and builds resilience. It is particularly effective for children with social, emotional, and mental health (SEMH) needs. However, it requires teachers to model calm behavior and invest time in relationship building. H5. Differentiation and inclusive practice description. Adapting teaching methods and resources to suit individual learning needs reduces frustration and disengagement, which are common causes of disruptive behavior. Evaluation. Differentiation aligns with the SEND Code of Practice 2015 and promotes equity. When learners experience success, their confidence and behavior improve. However, differentiation must be well planned and realistic to avoid increasing teacher workload. Hanama 6. Consistent use of consequences description. Consequences, positive or negative, must be clear, fair, and proportionate to the behavior displayed. Evaluation. Consistency ensures fairness and prevents resentment among learners. It also models accountability. However, consequences should always be restorative rather than punitive and applied with empathy to maintain trust. Conclusion. Effective behavior support relies on a balanced combination of preventative, proactive, and restorative strategies. Positive reinforcement, clear routines, emotional regulation, and restorative practice work best when underpinned by strong teacher-learner relationships and consistent expectations. Ultimately, supporting behavior is about teaching social and emotional skills, not merely managing misbehavior. References, examples, Department for Education, DF3, Behavior in Schools, Advice for Head Teachers and School Staff. London, DFE. Skinner, B.F., 1953, Science and Human Behavior. New York, Macmillan. Gottman, J., 1997, Raising an Emotionally Intelligent Child. New York, Simon & Schuster. Department for Education, DFE,